this is a Polish People's Republic TAJ-43MR. Looks a lot like a TAI-43, and that's because it basically is a replica of it. The Poles copied it. The Soviet made one when they were communists, and they came up with this. Looks a lot like it, but the Poles made a lot of improvements on it. We'll go into has the standard spot on top to mark a station number, call sign. This right here, this bracket, is to actually mount a dialing unit, so you can make dial calls, or a actual telegraph key. This phone can operate in either a common battery or a local battery mode. Case is the same. It's the Bakelite case. It's got a slot over here on the side to put the hand crank on it. We'll go ahead and open it up. Same layout on the inside. It's got the instructions over here how to operate the phone in Polish. It's got the schematic over here in Polish, and it's got the instructions for connecting up the binding posts. This phone's a little bit different. It's got 4 binding posts on it. It'll work with the like the TAI-43 with a 2-wire connection right here, where you have 2 pieces of field wire that run to your distant end, or it can operate with the single piece of field wire and these 2 connected to a grounding rod or stake. But it's got this 4th binding post on there. And there are no instructions in here, but since this operates in a common battery mode, I'm thinking that that's probably for connecting something along the lines of operating the phone as a common battery with a dial-up system. Handset's very similar. The Poles did put a lot better cord on it, I say, or a lot heavier duty cord compared to the Soviet one. Push-to-talk's got the same standoffs. The case has got cutouts on it, like I said, right there for the handset, the binding post, and it's got a 3rd cutout right here for if you put the earpiece on it. And when I get it out and hook the other phone up to it, we'll demonstrate that, but it's actually designed to be operated like this. Handset rested over the top, and again, the standoffs kept the weight of the handset from pushing the push-to-talk and running your batteries down. This was, like I said, developed by the Poles during, I'm thinking, the early 50s. This actually's got a 1980 marking on it for as far as manufacturing, so I'm sure the Poles made this and used this from the, right after World War II into the 1980s. Also, this type of phone on the communist side was actually made for a lot of other countries, so you can find these TAJ-43s that were made in different versions. There's an MB66 that was made for, I think it was the Romanians or the Serbians, or one of those 2, the Czechoslovakians, somebody, or the Yugoslavs. There's ones that were made for the North Koreans, the Vietnamese. So, I mean, this is a very, very popular phone at the time. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, and we'll get another phone out, and we'll connect it up and demonstrate phone calls. Okay, I got it hooked up, and what better not to hook it up, or the best thing to hook it up to, but I have it hooked up to my TAI-43, so we'll make some phone calls. First of all, here's the little headset or earpiece that you can hook around the side of your head, and it plugs in. You can either plug it in right here on the handset, or it's actually got a spot right here where you would plug it in right there, close the case, and you'd have this off to the side, and then your handset would be sitting like that with the person holding this to his ear to listen, or it's actually got a strap, so I imagine you probably could strap it sort of kind of to the side of your head. I haven't tried it yet. Okay, first thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll make a phone call from the TAJ to the TAI. Oh, I guess I got to put my ringer on there first. The hand crank. Sorry. Okay, here we go. So it rings loud and clear. We'll do a quick audio check. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Now it's interesting because I'm running this one with 3 volts of batteries in it, and this was 6 volts, and talking this way, this one is definitely a lot more powerful as far as the audio going out. So that proves the point of varying voltage to control your volume and your distance. Okay, we'll go ahead and we'll call the other way from TAI to the TAJ. Not quite as loud, but it's there. But as you can see, we'll go ahead, and they're very much, I mean, copies of each other, roughly about the same size. I think, like I said, the Polish one I think is maybe better quality, a lot thicker Bakelite. I think the handset's a little bit better, along with the cord for sure. But that's it. This is a Polish People's Republic TAJ-43MR field phone. Thanks for watching.